We must question whether there is a learning at all, or just wandering blindly. If after 10,000 years or less or more, human beings haven't learned a very simple thing. Don't kill somebody for God's sake. You're killing yourself, you're killing your future. And that hasn't been learned. Right?
It has been learned by some, but not by all.
There are, of course, there are exceptions. Let's leave the exceptions. Exceptions will always be there, fortunately.
Fortunately, that's very important.
Of course, fortunately.
Yes.
But the majority who vote for war,
Yes.
for the presidents, for prime ministers, and all the rest of it, they haven't learned a thing. They'll destroy us.
If we let them.
But it's happening.
The ultimate destruction has not happened yet.
How come?
You are quite right. You're quite right. But we must become conscious and aware of that new danger. And something must arise within us now.
So I would like to go into this because I'm questioning whether experience has taught man anything except to be more brutal, more selfish, more self-centered, more concerned with himself and his little group, with his little family, with his little... The tribal consciousness, which has become national consciousness, glorified,
Yes.
and that's destroying us. So, after 10,000 years, more or less, has not taught man, don't kill. There's something wrong.
I'd like to offer a suggestion, a way of looking at this problem, at this question. I'd like to look at it from an evolutionary point of view and speculate that we are evolving through a period of time in which the exception to which you referred earlier, may someday become the rule. Now, how might this happen? It has to happen, or else there'll be nothing to speak about after the event.
Of course.
Therefore, we are confronting a crisis now.
That's what we say.
And that crisis is imminent. It gets closer and closer.
Yes, sir.
And it is for this reason that we may very well have to enter the arena ourselves in a conscious way. And as we are speaking about this, fully conscious of what we're saying, aware of the risk and of the danger, some effort must be made.
Yes, sir.
Some way must be invented to raise the consciousness of the world as a whole, as difficult as that may be.
I understand all this, sir. This is their, I've talked to a great many politicians all over. This is their argument. You and people like you must enter the arena.
Yes.
Isn't it? We always deal with a crisis, not what has brought about the crisis. When the crisis arises, we are so concerned. Answer the crisis, don't bother about the past, don't bother about anything else. Just answer the crisis.
That's wrong.
And that's what they're all doing.
I understand that. And that's why they need your wisdom, and they need the wisdom of others like yourself, who see the future, those who can anticipate, who can see the handwriting on the wall, and will act before the wall begins to crumble.
Therefore, I'm just saying, shouldn't we go and inquire into the cause of all this?
Yes?
Not
Indeed.
just say, well, here is a crisis, deal with it.
No, I agree with you.
That's what the politicians are saying.
Hmm. Well, I won't play that game,
No,
and
I
I'm not
won't.
suggesting
Naturally,
that we do.
Only silly people play that game.
Yes.
Foolish people. But I mean, the cause of all this is obviously the desire to live safely, protected, security, inward.
Mm-hmm.
I divide myself as a family,
Mm-hmm.
then a small group of people, and so on, so on, so on.
We're going to discover that we're all one great big family. And our greatest security will come from being concerned about others in our family.
Yes, sir.
It will be of no great advantage to us to have others suffer and be a threat to us as well as to themselves,
Yes, therefore
which is the state of affairs now with nuclear war.
But therefore I'm asking whether we learn through suffering, which we haven't, right? Mm-hmm. Whether we learn through kind of agony of wars, we haven't. So what makes us learn change? What are the factors of it, depth of it? Why have human beings who have lived on this poor, unfortunate earth for so long, they are destroying the thing on which they are growing, the earth, and they are destroying each other. What is the cause of all this? Not speculative causes, the actual deep human cause. Unless we find that, we'll go on for the rest of our days.
That's quite right. You're asking for the cause.
Or the causations, which has brought man to this present crisis.
Well, as I see it, the need to satisfy the needs for survival under circumstances of threat, when there is something to be had, something to be gained by war is something that men engaged in. Now, when the time comes when nothing is to be gained and everything is to be lost, we maybe give a second thought.
But we have lost her. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Every war, we are losing.
Mm-hmm.
Why haven't we learned that? The historians have written about it.
Mm-hmm.
All the great scholars have.
Mm-hmm.
And man has remained tribal, small, petty, self-centered. I'm asking, what will make him change? No, the immediacy of the change, not future, gradual. Because time may be the enemy of man. Evolution may be the enemy.